Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 12th of September 2018. So yesterday in the daily chart of the pound, the market trading up to the 76% retracement that we drew in from here down to this low here. You can see prices running up to it and then starting to move lower. Now the pound could be heading south. There's a lot of political stuff going on at the moment, and now we've got the major announcement of good news out of the way from the European Commissioner the other day, Barnier. It's time for the market to possibly retrace, and I've spoken about this before. One news item doesn't change the trend, and now, of course, I don't know whether anybody's seen this, but she has to go. Conservative MPs meet over plot to oust Theresa May. So if this happens, then we're going to see the pound heading back to the downside. Could just be rumour, speculation, or fake news. But the pound has moved higher for a while. It's come off the lows down here at, let's have a look, 127 all the way up, just under 131 there. So a good rise recently, apart from a bit of a pullback there, but then moving higher. So we'll see. But to me, it looks fairly weakish. And yesterday, the market coming off the R1, off the news there, which I forgot to look at yesterday, and down to the DP level where the market found some support there. So let's have a look at today's news. It's Wednesday and nothing really to shout about there. Crude oil inventory is back to normal after the Labour Day celebration week when it was shifted by one day. But again, that isn't making any difference to the markets at the moment. So nothing to see. Move along, as they say. Meanwhile, in the Dow yesterday, the market putting in a buy signal, finding support down in the lows after the market had traded sideways in the pre-market session after dropping sharply for a couple of hours, and then into a sideways range, which you can see there, and then the buying coming into this market and moving prices back to the upside. It was a non-stop one yesterday. The market just moving up 200 points from this area here, from the entry points, and you can see there all the way up. We've got 100 at this level and 200. Also the R1, where 90% of the time the market will stop, and that's precisely where it did after a 200-point move, and then just trading sideways on the overnight market there. Price is being held up at the moment, heading back up towards this 76% retracement. 26,149 is the next upside target. There are a few smaller highs to take out en route up towards the 76%, which you can see here. And for me, the market's still long. There's nothing changed as far as my opinion is concerned for the Dow. It's a buyer's market, and will continue to be that way until something shakes the reality of this fantasy land, and we eventually end up with fair pricing back in this market. But at the moment, we certainly haven't got that. We've got manipulation. Keep the illusion alive is what's going on here. And in Bitcoin, well, it just gets more sideways. For the last few days, you can see how sideways this has been. We had a similar situation here where the market then moved high. You can see in a bigger sideways range there. But at the moment, stuck sideways, and even in the smaller time frames, struggling to hit the scalp level. And that being the case, stand aside. Very simple. If you're speculating in this market at the moment, my advice would be to just stand aside and wait and see. In the smaller time frames, you can grab a few dollars, but it's not really trending. If it's not trending in the daily chart, you can only trade the range from the daily chart. Simple as that. Right, that's a quick roundup of events. Expect the stock markets to move higher. Watch the pound and the political news. Any shorts there, and Bitcoin steer clear. Simple as that. Okay, that's it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.